Social Security. Hands off Social Security. Now, many of you know that I love the music of the 50s and the early 60s. But that does not mean that I actually want to return to the 50s or the early 60s. Because I do not want to return to a time before Medicare was passed in 1965, when over 35% of American seniors had incomes below the poverty line. And I certainly do not want to return to a time before Social Security was passed in 1935. When, just think about this for a second, over 50%, more than 1 out of every 2 American seniors had incomes below the poverty line. The simple fact is that Social Security and Medicare are the 2 most successful domestic programs in the entire history of the United States of America. This responsibility of being president of Social Security Works PAC, for no pay, by the way. And I've traveled from coast to coast, actually from Alaska to South Florida, and from northern Maine to Southern California, to elect people, elected officials who are going to expand Social Security. Refer to Social Security and Medicare as earned benefits and never use the pejorative term entitlements. Because make no mistake about it, these are your earned benefits. But this time, as you know, America elected the wrong people. They don't even know who they elected, actually, because apparently they elected Elon Musk. And they didn't even know it. Correct. And your earned benefits are at stake in the biggest assault ever. I've been doing this since 2004. Our founder, Nancy Altman, of Social Security Works, has been doing this for 50 years. We both say this is the biggest assault on Social Security in the history of the program. Since 1935. Boom. They're closing offices, they're laying off staff, they're forcing seniors to show up in person at offices that they're closing.
And you put that
in
your message?
They're incompetent. You pay in 6.2% of your income for your entire working lives. Elon Musk doesn't pay in 6.2% because you know why? Because of the cap. There is a cap. At $176,100, everybody stops paying in on their income. Elon Musk made $176,100 on January 1st, and he stopped paying in. Is that fair?
No!
Scrap the cap. Say it with me. Scrap the cap. You bet. Okay, now I got 2 more quick things to say to you. One is, we're forming a chapter in Santa Ynez Valley, indivisible Santa Ynez Valley. We're going to work on those chapters with this incredible indivisible chapter here in Santa Barbara. And we're going to basically be doing, have indivisible all up and down the central coast of California. And just one more quick thing. A word about Medicaid. A lot of people don't know this, but Medicaid pays for almost 2/3, well over 50%, over 60% of long-term care in America. So when you're talking to your Republican friends, if you have any independents, anybody who's wavering on anything, make sure that they know what Medicaid actually does, because Medicaid is paying for their grandmother's nursing home that costs on the average $100,000 a year in America, and nobody, no family can afford to pay for that except maybe Elon Musk's. So just remember this, Medicaid pays for almost 2/3 of long-term care in America. And now I'm going to close, and you're going to go off on your march, and I'm going to close the way Bowzer, my alter ego, might close. Bum 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 bum, dang dang dang, ding and on ding. Hands off Social Security.